I tell you, our attendance at the dunk has been amazing. I'm so appreciative of the crowd, the energy. I think they helped us win today. They willed us to win. Not shooting the ball still the way we want to shoot it, but I thought we addressed an issue that maybe 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 Big East games came out the gate slow. I think we made an adjustment to try to change the pace and tempo of the game, get the ball moving a little faster. I thought we did that. I thought we had some timely baskets. That was a Big East battle, Big East war. Every game's going to be competitive like that. I was really proud of our guys' fight. You know, I don't think we played particularly well at home against Seton Hall, so for our guys to stay focused and dialed in against a very tough Butler team, kudos to our team. I thought the younger guys grew up today. They didn't make a lot of shots, but I thought they had some game-changing plays, whether it was a deflection, whether it was an offensive rebound, an extra pass, a free throw here. And I thought Kyrie really got us going in that first half. So very proud of, that was a great team win, and we got to stay locked in and focused for a very tough game on Saturday against Villanova.
Ed, you called the timeout right before the 8-minute timeout in the second half.
Okay.
And it seemed like the intensity was a lot harder and faster right out of that timeout. And then you held them scoreless for almost 6 minutes.
Well, you know, we scouted them. You know, we got in a little early foul trouble. We wanted to see what our zone would look like. We've been working on it a lot, you know, to try to protect some of our guys if we did get in foul trouble, because we're not very deep up front. So I thought it was pretty good, and I thought they got some second shots out of it. If we held them to one and done, I think they had 3 or 4 baskets. So literally, with 1 second left, I think we had 1 basket. Ben had a big dunk late with 1 second on a shot clock. But we've really worked on our zone to try to offset some of our foul trouble.
But was there a message from you at that time? Did you notice that the pace, that the intensity had to be picked up?
Mike, in those things, I always tell the team 2 things. It's game time, no matter what mistakes we made, and I always tell the players, I love them when they leave. Play for yourselves. And, you know, the building got that thing going. I thought the building was the intensity in there that got our players excited.
And having lost your previous 2 home games,
Sure.
how badly did you need this?
I thought this was one of our biggest games on the schedule this year, knowing we're getting ready to play arguably 3 of the better teams in our league, Villanova, Xavier, and Georgetown. So I mean, this was a must-win for us, in my opinion.
Was the first half all the weather?
No, the first half was about playing at our pace and our tempo. It was that was important to us. We had to do that because we hadn't got out the gate well at all over the last couple of games, especially at home.
You credited the building, but you were out there kind of waving them on. What prompted you to do that at that point?
Instinct, gut. You know, I knew we needed our crowd, and our crowd has been amazing. I can't thank our crowd. I can't thank our administrators enough, our students, everybody trying to get behind us. I really thought they were a big factor in today's game with emotion and energy to tie into what Mr. Shalen talked about. I thought they were big time today. Big time. At that been all year, actually.
Can you talk about Junior in the second half? He had a couple of big baskets and a very nice
He
pass.
did. I mean, you know, that's a lot of zone. I think we saw basically 20 minutes in the second half. Both teams played zone because of foul trouble on both ends, and you know, we've worked on it. You know, we've definitely worked on our zone offense, which we need to. And when you're not making threes against zone, you got to be creative and getting in seams and getting in gaps to attack the gaps and attack the rim. And I thought Junior got us going.
First half, kind of threes. Can you just talk about looking for that spot? Obviously, that's what you were out there for.
You know, just playing with confidence. You know, those are shots Coach always tells me to take. You know, in rhythm, it's a good shot. I'm open. I think a lot of times I turn it down for no reason, but you know, today I was just playing on a different level. I feel with confidence, and you know, it's not just trying to score. You know, I'm just trying to be aggressive for the team, just trying to make plays.
Ben, you were 8 for 10 from the line. You're taking more and more free throws lately. You and Roddy both made a lot of shots today. How important is that in terms of practice, preparing for games now, that knowing that teams are following you more and more?
Coach said from the beginning of the season, people are going to foul you, and you're going to have to get, you know, it's free basket, it's free throws. I think 2 years ago, you were still on the team, right?
Yes,
So
yes. 1 or 2.
he coaches, mostly he preaches a lot about free throws, so I think we take a lot of time in practice to shoot free throws. And when we on the line, we just got to concentrate and make it.
And your last basket, Chris found you, I think there was only one on the shot clock, I don't know, saw the shot clock. Do you think he was gonna shoot?
I knew he was going to make a play. He was going to make a play, and the ball was going to end up in the basket. So I'm glad it was in my hand and I made it happen.
And given how poorly you shot the ball from three-point range over the last 4 games, why do you take so many? I think you still are a good shooting team until the slump part. The numbers haven't been good.
I like your positive approach, by the way. We look at,
I'm positive you haven't made a lot of threes the last 4 games.
well, that's factual. At the end of the day, that's factual. At the end of the day, we're playing to win. And in order to be where you want to be in February and March, the misses today will go in then. We recruited guys to shoot the ball. You give them confidence beyond belief, and you live and die with what you know is right for your team. That's how I coach. If we go 1 for 30, we do it, but that's how we're going to play, and we won't deviate from our identity.
You just talk about Chris down the stretch. I mean, it was a tough night, like first 35 minutes, but then huge three, and then.
It's funny, when we played at Butler last year, similar situation, where it was a bank shot three, and sometimes Christmas comes early in January, and that was the biggest basket of the game, actually, not his play. The bank three, because we went up 5, and I don't know if they ever got the lead again. I don't know if they got the lead back. Bank shot, it was horse, and although we're bad shooters, that one went in. That was the most important one.
Fed, you gave the team the lead for good with your dunk there late in the game. How gratifying was it to get free for an open shot after having to struggle to get open looks all game long, to be able to get a look that was that good in that flush?
Well, I mean, we're open for a reason right now. I think the guys are open for a reason, and I don't know if you asked me the question, but it's basketball. I mean, you got to shoot. You got to be confident. I think every time players get on the floor, they feel they can make a play. Shoot the ball. I tell you, we talk to the players on that. I want them to be confident. I want them to think they're the best players, not on the floor, in the world. That's how I want them to approach their life.
Ben, did you see frustration in the second half? There were some stretches where multiple threes that were close and just kind of popping out. I think you had one.
I wasn't frustrated at all. It's just, Coach said, shoot the ball. It's confidence. We shot it and it just didn't go in, so on to the next one.
I have a question for you guys. What play would you run against the zone?
Gotta give you a number on that, tell me.
You got it. I just want to win. It's all good, guys. It's a tough league. We play against tough players. But again, those shots will go in come February and March. Shoot them in January. Rocket them off the glass. They're going to be close games. We got good rebounders. See what happens. It's not the end of the world if you miss them.
You talk about tough leagues. Their last 4 losses have all been against ranked teams. And can you just talk about how tough the
Well, we're getting ready to play. We just played a ranked team. We played a ranked team on Saturday. Then we played a ranked team on Tuesday.
Yeah.
When the Big East went to this new brand, new identity, if you want, and everybody talked about how competitive will it be. We are arguably the best conference in America, top to bottom, and all the naysayers were like, well, what about this one? What about this one? What about valuing the teams that are in the conference, respecting the institutions for who they are as a brand? It's a basketball-centric conference, and we're super excited about who we are, where we're at, and where we're going.
Kyron, can you talk about the chemistry you and Ben have on the court? You guys have had a few wild plays, if you will, over the past few games.
I mean, we have unbelievable chemistry. We're roommates, we live together. I see them every day. Some things you can't always tell a player to make. But we have that connection. It's kind of like an eyesight thing. I look at him, by his eyes, he tell me he's gonna go get it. I'll give it to him. I believe in him.
Any more questions?
Safe travels. Be warm.